Hey guys, welcome back. Chilbo here with round number 5 of Fortune and Glory solo play. We are playing Mr. Duke Dudley against the Mob. He's got 13 Glory, he's got 6 Fortune. The Mob has got 7. They're on their way to 20. We're on our way to 15 when we win the game. Alright, so at the end of turn 4, I forgot to show you the new artifacts that we placed out. We got a temple that just came out. Let's put the 8 coins on it. It's the old Temple of Zeus. And any event card played on this turn, it says right there, while on adventure, cancel any event played during your adventure phase on the D6 roll of 3 or more. So that's that. And we also put out the Shadow of Power, which really not much is going on. It's 5 danger for a 3 coin, but it might work out well. Let's see what happens. Anyway, the Temple of Zeus wound up going right here over to the Yucatan, and the old Skull of Power is over there in New Zealand. All right, so that's where we stand. We're ready to get into turn 5. Let's roll our adventure dice. And I'm going to take that 3. Now let's decide where we're going. I could start at that temple, but Icebox Eddie's going to come out. I'd rather have him go there and play with that for a while. I think I'm going to go to the Skull of Lost Souls. No, but first, what am I saying? I got an artifact. Got the old shield. We got to get rid of that shield first. Let's sell it off. All right. Rolled a 3. Let's see if I can actually do that. 1, 2, and 3. Not enough to make it into Paris, which is exactly where we wanted to go. All right, so we're a little shy, but let's see what happens. We're actually in a free space here, and we get to draw an event card on a 4, 5, or 6, and that's exactly what we got. The I've got an idea card, yes. Play on any hero to give them plus cunning, plus 2 lore for 1 test or fight round. All right. Why not? Sounds good. All right, that's our turn. We're going over to the old villain event phase. Let's see what they can throw at us. Good old Dark Destiny. This card plays on the table while the villains have at least 1 artifact that is the Ankh, which is fate. All villains gain +1 search. Well, if we go over to them, do they have any Ankhs? They do not. But this will remain. I'm going to keep this right here, and it'll remind me that they'll get +1 search while they have that. So that wasn't such a terrible villain event. We're going to go over to the Outposts, which should have happened first last turn, but it really doesn't matter. We're going to roll that 4, 5, or 6. We don't want. And we don't, so no new mobsters come on the board. But they do get a fortune. And their fortunes are now 2. Now they have the villain adventure phase. So if I did that a couple of times incorrectly, but it really had no game effect at all. All right, so the first thing is Mr. Icebox Eddie goes first. He is coming out onto the board. He's going to be going over to the temple there because that has the 8 fortune on it. Miss Vanessa Love, who found that artifact in the deep jungle, who also has 3 successes. This is just not working out well. Yeah. Well, she has the 1 success, but she also wounded herself twice. But it doesn't matter because she's coming off the board, and it wasn't enough to knock her out. That's all she needed. It was only 4 successes. She already had 3, so she did it. She's got it. She comes back to her card. She's all ready. And they get the old Tears. Yeah, Tears of Loki. Doesn't have an onk, so we're just going to put it in their pile up here. And they get another 2 on the track. They're at 9. Okay, so they're almost halfway there. And we are not. So, see what I said about this game? It's just, you can take a turn in seconds. Okay, so that's that. Now we have, that's it. I think that was the end of our turn. Nobody's knocked out. We do have to place a new artifact. Let's see what we got. All right, we got the old Gauntlet of Poseidon. And if we ever did have that artifact in our possession, we will be able to move through seas for 1 movement each. So that's pretty good. 6 fortunes, got 5 dangers on it though. So that's over in Japan. So perfect place for it, right? All right, that was the end of round number 5. On to turn 6 coming up. We still have our 6 fortune. We're trying to sell that shield. The mob, however, is all the way up at 9, going to 20. All right, guys. That was the end of round 5. We're coming up at round 6. Chillbo out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.